Good morning everyone, I am Jeevan from Goodwill. So the purpose of this video is just to see the 52-week breakout stocks. So we are looking at SKFINDIA weekly time frame. As you can see, it has taken support in the pivot point and 50 and 100 EMA. Along with the volume, it has broken out the previous high. So you can expect it will go further higher in weekly time frame. So when it comes to daily time frame, the same thing happened, but in the trend, now it is taking a small corrections and it has broken down the R2 level. So it is already here trying to go above, but it couldn't break it, and the same thing happened, and there's a small divergence in the daily time frame. So you can expect a little correction and it can move further above. Now look at ABB India Limited. Here the same thing happened in weekly time frame. It has taken support above in pivot 50 and 100 EMA and it has broken with volume. Same thing, it is carrying on in the same process, and when it comes to daily time frame, it is still doing the same support, breaking out with volumes, and it's still going high. So if I take it to the monthly level and compare, it's in all-time high, but still it is going very solid. Let's check the next chart. Now we are looking at GRINDWELL Norton. In the monthly time frame, it is in all-time high, but the pivot is taking so much support and still breaking above. It is in a very bullish move. It has 26% return in this month, and if you consider weekly time frame, it has taken support in 50 and 100 EMA along with the pivot point. It has made a morning star pattern in this exactly at pivot and 50 EMA, and it has moved above along with volume. That is very important. So let's check the next stock. So in THERMAX, we are looking at the monthly time frame. In monthly, it has given the breakout and it is moving very solid with along with the volume. If you look into weekly, it doesn't have that much volume, but still the volume is enough to give a new high. The same thing happened along with the pivot. It is taking support and it is gradually moving above. Whenever it touches near the trend line and the 50 EMA, it moves along with the trend line. And when it comes to the daily, it has given a good volume momentum. It has taken the support, it has moved above, and it is moving up slowly. But now it's near the R4 and it has given a small hammerhead, but it might be a small correction and there is a higher chance for go up. It's currently trading in 2,492 rupees. Let's check the next stock. UFLEX. So this is a very clear pattern. This is called three soldiers and it's giving the breakout with the volume and it is moving above, and it has broken its previous high 2 days before and it's still moving above. So if you check in the weekly time frame, you can see how strong the bullish move is. You can compare it to this or along with this, but there might be a small correction is possible and it can go further above. It's currently trading in 800 rupees. Let's check the next stock. It's a glass company. So this is their 2022 February high, and in a monthly, this is their high, all-time high, and it is currently taken support near the pivot points along with the double hammer, or you can say double bottom. If you go to weekly time frame, you can see this clearly. There is a double bottom along with the pin bar or hammer, whatever, near the pivot 50 EMA, 100 EMA. Everything has been given a perfect support. It is moving above with volume, and it has broken above with huge volume, so you can expect very good move from this stock. But currently near R2 and it is giving some rejection signals. It can be a consolidation or a fallback and move above signs. Let's check the next bank. It's a banking one, City Union Bank. Banks are been moving recently very good, and right now it has taken a good, this is a flag pattern if you see clearly. So there's a small consolidation around this pattern. It has broken it with volume, another small correction moving above. So it is forming a classic pattern, and it has broken its almost 1 year high and it is moving towards its next high. So currently it's in 188 rupees, and it can go further above. There is much space in both sides. Let's check the next stock. This is another bank, KARURVYSYA bank. So KARURVYSYA is almost for a 1 year it is trading in 50 ranges, and it has broken its previous high with huge volumes, and after the fall it was slowly coming, and now it has given some moves. So the R1 has been breached. Now we are looking at the EICHERMOT. So it has given a support in the pivot level 50 and 100 EMA along with the triple bottom or double bottom. So now it's currently in positive trend, but if you go to daily time frame, it has broken the previous high, but it doesn't have the momentum in the volume. So I just suggest you should be careful with the trade and with the trend, and you can always watch. It has even breached the pivot level in 4 hours time frame. When we look at the daily time frame, we can see the R1 has given very good resistance, so we can expect a small correction in this area. Let's look at the next chart. Banco products. We will look in weekly time frame, and the weekly time frame it has almost close to its 2018 high. It has been some years it has been in the downward trend, and slowly it is making its high. It is very close to its previous high 2076, and the volume is so good, so you can expect a further breaching the previous high and moving further above. It has broken all these resistance areas, and it is moving along with the supports of 50 and 100 EMA with volume. So let's check the next chart. LUMAX Auto. So the same thing in LUMAX Auto as well. If I zoomed in, it has given new highs in every day. It has broken its 2018 high, August high, and it is taken that area as a support. In a week it has given 20% return, and it is going very good. So if you take into daily time frame, it has given a volume breakout, consolidation, volume. So you can expect a small consolidation and then move above, as it has suggested in the previous price actions. Let's check the next one. Retail. Okay, so the price is trading around currently 1492 rupees, but there is a difference. It has given a breakout, but the volume is not as much as intended, like around June or this January in 2021 and 2022. So very careful with the trade. I'm not saying against it, but I'm just saying be cautious with it, because it has given the volume breakouts, consolidations, and here it is almost like a profit booking, we can tell that. So let's check the next chart. SBCL, Shivalik Bimetal. Okay, so in the weekly time frame, this stock has broken its previous high, and it is listed around June in 2021. So there is not much data of 50 and 100 EMA, but the pivot is looking very solid. Same in the daily time frame, you can see there is a good support with the 150 EMA along with the pivot points. So after the breach, it has taken a small consolidation, it has broken out. So as per the previous pattern, we can expect a small corrections, then it will move up. And if the Nifty is well positive, we can expect much better from this stock. It's currently in 600. SANGHVIMOV. So this is a weekly time frame. What happened here, it has broken its previous high around Jan. It is trading around 277. It is now in 261, and its high is 400. That's its all-time high. So we can expect it will move much better and much higher to that range, since the pivot 50 and 100 EM is giving a good support in weekly time frame along with the volume. There's a higher chance for it can move above. Same if you take in consideration in the daily time frame, the stock is not moving very aggressively, but it's kind of moving upward like crawling pattern. So be careful with the trend, and the R2 has been breached, so the next support ideally will be in R1 level, and the next we are expecting it will move like this. So now we are looking at the weekly time frame of LUMAX Industries. As you can see, it is very close to the breakout of 21 June and April, March, everything. So currently it has taken the support near S1 level in 855 and it is towards 1585. The all-time high is 2575 range and now it is close to the R1 area. But if you consider the daily time frame, it has taken support in the S1 50 EMA along with 100 EMA and the volume has given out a breach and it has formed a flag pattern and which it is moving towards the next resistance zone. So let's check the next chart. Alkalis. So the same thing happened. It has taken support near the pivot area along with 50 and 100 EMA. It has given a good breakout. It is in the upper circuit for since July. Now currently it's in all-time high and it's profit booking time. So if you consider the weekly time frame, it has broken its 2018 price and it is moving towards R3. So it has taken support near the R2 along with the 50 EMA and 100 EMA in pivot area. It has moved above with the volume and it is currently trading in 280 rupees. Let's check the next chart. VISHNU Chemicals. VISHNU Chemicals has been trading in 1600 area for quite some time and it has broken that range and it is currently in 1900. It has taken support in R2 but 50 and 100 EMA is following up in weekly time frame and the volume is slowly increasing for the past 3 weeks. When we consider the same thing in daily time frame, it has taken support in pivot area and 50 and 100 EMA is just following it up and it has given the breakout, consolidation, breakout and the consolidation is going in currently. It's currently trading in 1942. Let's check the next chart. TWL Wagons. Here what happened, it has taken support in the pivot in daily time frame. 50 and 100 is moving towards it and the volume is so high, so it is just moving upward and it's a good stock with good momentum. I am not explaining the fundamentals here, just only the 52-week breakout, just to reminding. And the all-time high 2017 188 rupees and it is very close to breaking its level with the volume. So if I take that in monthly consideration, near the pivot it has given the support along with 50 and 100 EMA. It has broken with volume but not as much volume in the January 2015. Still it has the potential volume to move above. It is moving towards its all-time high but it has broken its 52 almost 3-4 years high and it is moving towards the previous high. Let's check the next stock. ASHOKLEY. So ASHOKLEY has been down for almost 2 years till 2020. So there will be a volume spike near June and it is like all-time high and this candle, this hammer has been formed in 50 EMA, S1 and near 100 EMA. So with respect into this candle in monthly time frame, it is moving above. If you consider the weekly time frame, the same thing happened. It respected, taken the support in 100 EMA and it is moving above in weekly. If you take in daily time frame, the volume is gradually increasing but right now the momentum is down but still it's in all-time high and it is very close to breaking its previous high 149.5 and it is trading positively. Let's check the next stock. SIEMENS India. So around April and May they have taken support in the pivot area for a long time in weekly time frame and whenever it touches near the 50 EMA it is bouncing above and it happened again around 20 June. So it is the starting and the volume is actually not so great but it's okay to move in the positive direction. So currently it's in the positive trend and if you consider the daily time frame, the same thing happened. It has taken in support in the pivot area along with 50 and 100 EMA is following up. Just it is taking support near the R1 but R1 is acting like a resistance zone for now, so you can expect a little more greater correction in India. So let's check the next one. Hindustan Aeronauticals. So there are so many newses about Hindustan Aeronautical. Recently they are getting some projects. If you are watching our Goodwill YouTube channel, you will know what news we are covering. We are covering newses in Hindi, Tamil and English. Same, I am also covering newses sometimes. So when we go to this around July, it has started the move and it has made a correction. Along with the volume, it has broken above correction and the volume is there. So if you open into monthly time frame, it's in its all-time high and it is going very strongly. The stock is listed on March 18 around 1000 rupees and it has given 100% return in quite some years. Let's check the next one. So right now we are looking at the weekly time frame of Titan. So previously its all-time high is 2750. It has touched it 3 times. So currently it is moving towards the high. So what I am expecting it is it will make an M pattern and it will make a little more deeper correction and then it will move above in the weekly time frame. So if you come to the daily time frame, the volume is drying up, so you can't see that much of the initial moment, the increased in the volume like which it had happened before. So the volume is quite low, so you can expect a little deeper correction into the Titan, and currently it is taken a good resistance in R1 level and the 50 and 100 EMA has crossed positively. If you look into the 4 hours time frame, it has given a breakout with a volume and it is in its all-time high. Okay. Let's look at the next stock, Bharat Electronics, like 300 times return in a monthly time frame. So if we look at the weekly time frame, you can see it has taken support near the pivot point and 50 EMA and it has broken the R2 as well in the last week, but the volume is not that much as which is. And if you go to the daily time frame, the same thing happened. In R1 has taken the support and it is going towards the R2 and 50 and 100 EMA is just following it up. Let's go to Coal India and in the monthly time frame. Okay, now we are looking at the Coal India weekly time frame. As you can see, it is an upward trend since 2021 and the trend of the down has been over. From August 2015 it is in a big rally for the downward move. So it has taken support in quite some places. If you look at the chart, it has taken support around December 2021 with the trend line, pivot point 50 and 100 EMA, and to support this the volume also given a good support and it is been in the uptrend since 2021. So right now it is trading in 229. If you go to daily time frame, you can see the support zone is around the pivot point and the R1 also given a support, so it is going towards the R2 level along with the 50 and 100 EMA moving towards it, but in the RSI it has shown a small divergence and still it broken above the previous high. Let's check the next chart, Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. If you go into weekly time frame, it has broken the previous high and it is trading near to the 2023 its immediate next high and the all-time high is around 3026. So it has broken the R1 level with 50 and 100 EMA made a crossover in the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, when we look in the daily time frame, it has taken support in the pivot level and whenever it is coming close to the 50 EMA, it has made a bounce, and same thing happened in the last, and currently it is trading in 206 level with the volume, but there is a little divergence in the RSI as well. So that's all the stocks for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.